The term fixed asset refers to purchases of a significant value which will be used by your organisation for a number of years. For example, this may include a building, a minibus, or significant items of audio-visual or IT equipment. If you create accounts on an accruals basis, as part of the process of setting up your opening fund balances, you will need to enter your opening fixed asset total from the prior year accounts. The total is then allocated to the fund or funds to which it relates. Then, within the fixed asset module, you'll be guided through the process of inputting your opening fixed asset register, the total value of which will match the fixed asset total in your opening balances. All fixed assets must be categorized, and these categories can be added from within the fixed asset module or through the settings menu. When setting up your fixed asset register for the first time, you will need to specify the category, purchase details, value and depreciation period for all fixed assets within your opening balance. The fixed assets total is then shown on your balance sheet report. When a fixed asset is purchased, the purchase is entered via the same process flow as with any other purchase. To record a purchase as a fixed asset, simply select one of the appropriate fixed asset categories at the bottom of the category drop-down list. If you are unsure which item should be recorded as a fixed asset, check your organisation's capitalisation policy or speak with your independent examiner. Fixed assets are accounted for differently to regular purchases. Usually, completing a purchase increases expenditure within your expenditure report and reduces your cash balance to the same amount. Fixed asset purchases don't affect your expenditure at first. They increase the fixed asset balance on your balance sheet, and they reduce your cash balance by the same amount. The process of recording a purchase as a fixed asset rather than as expenditure is called capitalisation. Fixed assets don't appear as expenditure as regular purchases do, but instead they appear on the fixed asset register and form part of your organisation's assets. The value of the purchase isn't leaving your organisation, it is being retained, but now as a fixed asset instead of as cash. Fixed assets are typically depreciated over their useful life cycle. For example, a laptop purchased for £800 might be depreciated over a 4-year period. Typically, depreciation happens in a linear fashion, over a set number of years as set out in your organisation's depreciation policy. In this example, the value of the fixed asset would reduce by £200 each year, with £200 worth of the £800 purchase cost being allocated as expenditure to each financial year. Within the fixed assets screen, you can set the depreciation time period for newly purchased assets, as well as assigning assets with an asset number for administration purposes. In accordance with the Charity SORP, the Statement of Recommended Practice, we recommend you record depreciation annually at year end. This is really quick and easy to do, as ExpensePlus automatically calculates the depreciation required and creates the accounting transactions needed. When you own land or buildings where a professional revaluation has occurred and the asset has increased in value, you can account for this in ExpensePlus by clicking the Add button to the right of the fixed asset and entering the revaluation details. As always, for more help and support, please click on this blue question mark icon here to review our help topics and frequently asked questions, or you can click on this yellow button and send us a message. Thanks very much.